Yo, I think I can't figure out what it is because even corny ass YouTube can't care at this point about weed.
Yeah. We're low on their totem pole.
Well, that's the same thing with like paying your taxes. I don't think you even got to pay your taxes until you're high profile.
Yeah, if you're
Speaking
making
of
six
which,
figures.
I'm late on doing my taxes.
From last year?
Well, I got an extension to October.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I just totally forgot.
Hey, there's always next year.
I'll be all right. I'll just do it and it'll be fine. But
will you get money or is it that? The thing is, like, if you don't do your taxes and you get money at the end of it, it's like they shouldn't get mad at you because they're just keeping your money. They're making interest off your money.
Here's the thing. Doing my regular, just like taxes for my day job is so easy.
Right, yeah, you just plug it in, boom, 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 done.
And our like payroll thing is done through the same kind of service.
Yeah.
So like all of my information is already in there. So I just got to literally just log on and they're like, hey, is this right? And I'm just like, yeah, I think so. And it's like, is this right? And I'm like, yeah, I think so. And then at the end, it's like, and throughout the whole thing, it's like, you're almost there. You're almost there. You almost to your refund. But I don't know how to do the other stuff.
The ban shit?
The ban shit.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. It's hard to, because then you can, there's like write-off stuff you can do. I just don't know how to do it.
But like, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like I need to go to a person, I think.
Yeah. I can give you my guy.
I think Laurie actually gave it to me.
Did you give me the number?
Yeah.
Yeah, just call him. He was fine. He called me. Hey, Jake. Hey, what's up? Do this, this, this. Did you doing this? Yeah. Cool. Done.
Is he Jewish?
He's Jamaican.
Oh.
So I think you'd really appreciate.
I feel like for some reason I am afraid to do the accent while wearing this costume.
I think that is actually a little too far right there.
So you know what? So here's the thing. I actually don't think there's anything wrong with it. I can't think of anything wrong with it.
With the accent?
The accent in addition to the costume. Because I don't see anything wrong with either one because simply put, there's white people that look this way.
Yeah, there's white dreads out there.
And there's definitely white people that look this way and speak with the patois.
Yeah. And you don't want to offend their
no, I
culture.
don't care. I'm just simply saying like nobody should be offended because it's just a type of person that exists.
Yeah.
But also someone's going to be offended about it either way, but that's why we do it.
Yeah. So happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Today is actual Halloween. So make sure to get all the good big candy bars for your neighborhood or I guess if you're young enough, go trick-or-treating, but I'd be shocked if there's kids that young listening to this podcast.
You'd be surprised, man. My last podcast got hijacked by actual little kids.
Yeah, if that little kid takes this podcast logo and starts doing shit, he's like, yeah, they got subscribers. Speaking of which, subscribe to the channel right now. I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at you. Subscribe.
People have slowly but surely been trickling in on the subscriptions. We appreciate it. We're trying to get fucking paid, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we're trying to get like $2 a month.
Yeah, we've never been cagey about this. We've been up front since day one. We have fun doing this. It's fun, but I'll tell you what. Here's something a lot of people never probably consider. And this is relevant to this episode because we tried to do this the other day and I was in such a bad mood that I was like, I can't do this right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just have to be silly for you, the listener.
Yeah.
Or the watcher. Or hopefully you, the subscriber. Patreon or YouTube.
Beautifully put.
And I just, being such a silly little guy takes its toll.
Yeah. It does take its toll. So if we got it, I know how many people listen to this podcast and we're not there with the subscribe. Yeah. All you got to do is click a subscription button. Boom. Subscribed. Done. That's it. No one knows.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. Just go to the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Boom. Subscribe. So do that now. We'll wait a second.
Yeah. You can pause and just do it.
All right. Click, click. Perfect. Okay. If we don't have 1 million subscribers by now, just like if we don't have as much as Mr. Beast by the end of this episode, I'll be upset.
Dave Updike texted me the other day and said, "Yo, what's up with Mr. Beast? I don't really know anything about it, but it seems like you and Jake have your finger on the pulse." And I said, honestly, man, I don't really know anything about it either, but it's my understanding that he's like the biggest thing on YouTube.
Yes.
And his whole thing is that he just gives people insane amounts of money to do kind of stupid shit.
Yeah, dude, it's sick. I mean, it's every like kid's dream to be like, do this, I'll give you $10,000, and you get your friends to do stupid shit. It's sick. He's living out everyone's dream, and now he's evaluated for, or going to be evaluated for over $1 billion.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast goes so beast.
And I've been diving in on his YouTube channel, and he did one 5 years ago in 2015, which I think is so funny that he wasn't even a thing in 2015, and we were out there grinding, and we're still here. He's like, yeah, if I had 10,000 subscribers right now, if I don't have 1 million in 5 years,
10,000.
This is really sad. This is sad. Homeboy's got over 100 million subscribers.
Then this is sad.
So maybe we're calling out to our future selves, but if we don't have 100 or 1 million subscribers at the end of this episode, that is sad.
Yeah, I am rolling a blunt, but that's not part of my costume, so don't fucking act like I'm being racist and I'm saying that all Jamaican people or just people that dress like this smoke blunts, because they do, but that's not the statement that I'm trying to make.
Now, if I was rolling the blunt, it'd be a little bit of a different story.
That'd be awesome. Well, people can't see your hands, can they?
I
can't even see my own face because I have these sunglasses on, so I can't see what's in frame and what's not.
Yo, I kind of like the sunglasses because now hopefully people can't see me peeking at the camera, because I got called out in the last main feed episode is looking into the camera. You know what? I said it on the Patreon and say in the main feed. We got to monitor every once in a while. I got to make sure shit's still recording.
I got to take these off.
Yeah. The outfit's starting to disassemble, right?
Well, I'll put my regular glasses on. Everybody knows how much I hate those, so I'll just let that be a part of the costume. I'm an intellectual.
Ooh,
Rasta.
Intellectual patois. Hear me noweth.
Yeah.
What's my favorite?
Hear me now.
Mature.
Mature.
You could throw that in there.
I'm very mature. I am Jack Black's character in I Know What You Did Last Summer 2, I think.
He's in that. Jack Black. He's still killing it.
Yeah. He's definitely
I can say I've never seen that movie. I still haven't yet. I've yet not seen Barbarian, but I'm talking to my future self now. I loved it. It was great. If I didn't see it, if
Do you think you're gonna watch it by the time this comes out?
No.
let it be your Halloween movie to watch.
I thought I was gonna. I have the projector still set up. I was gonna project it in the back and just like chill with popcorn, just watch it outside. I thought it'd be kind of cool, but I also might just watch it in here. I really do want to watch it. It's high on my things to do.
You should.
It might even happen tonight.
I highly recommend that you watch it.
Yeah, I think tonight's a chill night for us. So I think there's a good chance I might be able to put it on, just chill with some popcorn, maybe crack another Coke Zero, and just chill on it.
What do you think you guys will eat for dinner?
I don't know what's in the docket. I thought I was gonna make some mac and cheese, but then I'm like, you know what? It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night for all you listening out there. I kind of want to order out. I want to order something.
That's my vibe way too much. I'm always just like, I don't know. I had a shitty day, man. I just want like Indian food.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just like, oh man, like fucking, I feel like I killed it today. Let's get some Indian food.
Well, what always kind of guides me is like what's the credit card at? I'm like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Let's get out.
See, dude, I wish I had that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have like not much in my account and I'll be like, let's fucking, you know what? The fuck else am I going to do? I get paid in 2 weeks.
Speaking of which, subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com.
Oh, yo, guys, I'm hurting like I haven't been in a while. So
please subscribe to that. If you like these videos, if you want to see more of us, more of our outfits or costumes, this might not be the only,
we'll do this every week.
Halloween is every Monday to us, or Thursday rather. So if you like this Monday or Thursday, hey, bump up to the fucking video tier. My last video was a little blurry. You know what? It happens because it's only a 2-man operation.
I didn't even notice, and that's because I didn't watch it because I would never watch something that has bad video quality.
If you keep it like little small enough.
Just watch it on your phone, and you'll have no issue.
You would never know the difference. But if you blow it up on a screen, you're like, oh, Jake is a little blurry. But I hope to God I'm not blurry today. So hopefully everyone can see my outfit. I should have like do they wear like beads? Like my dad would call them juju beads. Isn't that funny?
Are you gonna publicly throw your dad under the bus like that?
I'll let me redact that. Sorry, Dad. My called him that.
In the event that you do go back and bleep that out, I would like to clarify that he's not saying the N-word when he bleeps. It's nothing nearly as nefarious.
Yeah, I'll even make a little show note of that. So we know that we're still good. My our name is still safe out there. Yeah, but I feel
instead of bleeping it, you should just replace it with the word politically correct. My dad used to call them politically correct beads. Politically correct. I can't even fucking say it.
Yeah, dude, that's got some tism to it. Politically correct. I love that term. And when Laurie sent that video, I was like, what the fuck is tism? I was like, tism. That's good. That's a good word.
Dude, you know what? I was watching this. Okay, so I've probably talked about this before, but it is all I do is watch documentaries, essentially.
Yeah.
And sometimes I will stoop so low because sometimes I just like I need the documentary format. That's what I need to take in. So like, I want to be a sunglasses at all time kind of person, and I just can't because I can't see a damn thing when I have them on.
I'm vibing pretty well. I like it. I like that no one can really see my eyes.
See, these ones are like just dark, but my nicer sunglasses actually like
bright.
they like are. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like polarized or whatever, so it's actually not too bad to see in them. But these ones are it just makes it hard to see.
Luckily, it's pretty light in here, so I can kind of see.
It is pretty light.
Yeah, we got all that. What were we saying though about documentaries?
Oh yeah, so there's this Netflix series called "I Am a Killer."
Okay,
and it just talks to like people who are on death row for like
for
murder.
Lovely uplifting shit right there.
And basically what they do is they just have like the murderer recount their version of it, and then simultaneously it'll be like the victim's family or something retelling their side of it.
Okay,
and then they'll play recordings to each other of what the other person said, and then they like will like refute. I'm saying it. I'm like describing it like it's a game show.
Yeah,
but it's not. That's just sort of like the format. So a new series just came out called "I Am a Stalker."
Oh,
and dude, the people on it are so. There's this one guy. The second he appears on screen, you're like, he's scary.
Do they do the same thing? Do they?
Oh, it's the same exact
premise,
format.
but it's about the stalkers.
Every stalker they talk to is in prison.
On death row?
Not on death row.
I think I might like the stalker one a little better.
The stalker one is I'll say this. Having watched most, if not all, of the I Am a Killer episodes, a lot of those guys are like, some of them are bullshitters for sure, but a lot of them are like pretty remorseful. Like you could tell they're genuinely like, listen, like, I want nothing more than to take that back, but like I can't do anything about it at this point. Like I live with it. Like I feel bad about it. But
if they were Doctor Strange, they would.
If they were Doctor Strange, that's what all of them say too. If I could just freaking.
If only, man.
But dude, the stalker guys are terrifying individuals because they're all mentally ill, obviously. All of them are like, I didn't even know. Dude, this one guy his eyes are completely black.
Ooh.
Like he has white in his eyes, but anything within like the iris or whatever is just black. That sounds like a guy I want to hang out with. He looks deranged. And he describes this thing that he has called it's called like PDD or something.
All right,
he says what it is.
Dementia.
But he's like, it's some kind of autism basically. And as he's like describing it, every single thing he says that's like a symptom of it, and I'm like, that's kind of sounds like me. And this is like the sickest guy on the show.
Sickest, like sickest,
No,
or like
he's
sickest, like
scary. He's scary.
Scary.
Like,
okay.
it's not often that I will watch a show and they're interviewing someone and I'm like, damn, if I was the person that had to be like interviewing this guy, I would be so uncomfortable.
Do they have him chained up?
Well, usually they have to be like behind a like glass.
Like they're at Comic-Con.
Like they're at Comic-Con.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yep. And then people have to charge. Then they charge. The prison charges to get pictures with them.
So that's how they're making their bottom line. Prison. They got smart.
That's legal slavery, man.
Dude, tell me about it. They should, if they get to arrest, I don't know, any of the Marvel people, they could help. They can open up their own, Comic-Con, jail con.
If they could arrest any, like the actors or the real superheroes?
The actor. They can't. I mean, the superheroes, come on. They would, do their Doctor Strange to get out of there.
Doctor Strange, you couldn't hold them.
They've tried. They've tried many a times.
What was the, wasn't in one of the Avengers movies, weren't they all like locked up in like a spaceship?
Yeah, they were. I don't know if Doctor Strange was or not, but they definitely locked them somewhere. It was like the Guardians of the Galaxy they locked up.
Oh, well, they were like in jail or something.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a movie where all of them are, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of some other shit, but I'm just like,
what's a documentary?
you can just put these fuckers in a cage and they're just like, oh, shit.
Oh, Spider-Man they did. No Way Home. Oh, yes.
Spider-Man. I don't like that one, so I don't remember it.
No, the newest one. You didn't like the newest one?
That one's called No Way Home? Oh, I'm thinking of Far From Home, the
Far
Euro
From
one.
Home.
You know me, dude.
I know.
Takes place in Europe. I'm out.
You got so sucked in that when you had to go to the bathroom, you gave someone money to use the restroom at the movie theater. That's how sucked into the movie you were.
Oh yeah, I was so immersed that I walked in and I just tried to hand the guy coming out 50 cents. Quick, man, just take my 50 cents. I gotta take a shit.
So bad. That's okay. I saw someone post something online like either like this is the future. You're gonna have to pay to use the bathroom. It was like a meme format, and I was like, yo, that's happened to me. That's happened to me recently. That happened to me in London. I was in the park and I was like, I had to piss so bad. Found the bathroom on the map in Hyde Park. Boom. I was like, all right. Instead of pissing outside, I'll just piss here. Went there. Oh, dude, you're growing old and your
my dreads are falling off.
I went all the way there.
This hat is so tight. I gotta take it off. Go on.
Finally got there. Got to the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, I had to pay. And it was like, it takes Apple Pay. I was like, are you fucking serious?
Apple Pay.
So I started to get out my phone. I was like, I can't believe this. And the lady's like, here, I'll just tap you. And I was like, thank you. I was like, I'm not going to pay to piss. I'll just piss on the side of the building.
Dude, I wish they would have extended that same kindness. You remember we were at the, it was at the fucking, what the hell's the, one of their grocery stores, whatever.
Little's
or fucking
in
Asda or some shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I probably already bitched about this on the podcast, but the fucking lady was like, I was trying to use my car. My car was being such a cocksucker.
Yeah, it was being annoying.
Trying to adjust my headphones here. Yeah, my car was being weird, and then the lady had to come over, and she was like, "Oh, can I see your ID?" And I'm like, I don't have it on me.
Yeah.
And it was in the van. I could have went and got it. But I was just like, I don't have it on me. It's just like, I'm holding like a few items. I was getting like
under $10.
I was getting like 2 waters and a candy bar. And I just like looked at her like, I don't have my ID. Can we just like get this on with? And she's like, sorry, mate, can't swipe it unless you have your identification. God. I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit. That's why no one likes you fucking people, man. She was white, by the way, before he jumped down my throat. She was, British people.
Yeah, and she was wearing this exact getup too.
Yeah, and she actually said the N-word. Yeah. She didn't call me mate. She said something else. And I was like, okay, keep the fucking water in the candy bar. She made me fucking leave the items there.
That is crazy. And then if I worked there, I'd be like, I don't feel like putting that back. Yeah, whatever. Like, I guess it's fine. People take their job
now some fucking mentally handicapped guy is probably going to have to find where those go and put them back.
People take their job way too seriously. I don't give a fuck about anything.
Dude, I wanted to ask her, like,
you're not going to get fired.
Do you have anything else to live for? Is this all you have?
Yeah, she went home at night.
Go
she's
to
like,
night school, you fucking loser. And I'm
learn
a loser.
a trade, bitch.
But like, dude, I take my job seriously enough that like I try to do it well, and that's it.
Do a good job, and then
I don't see. This is like hard for me to really compare because I don't really work. I work with customers, but not like face to face to them.
I mean, but we both have had jobs where you had that interaction, and I just like I don't care. Like if I worked in a store that saw someone stealing, I'd say nothing. I'd turn the other way. What am I?
I pull out my fucking gun,
dude. Let's go.
Freeze!
Here
That's what I would say.
Here in America, maybe citizens arrest.
Oh, dude, Cerebral Sam was performing a citizen's arrest.
Fuck,
that's how he opened up.
I thought
when he first strolled up, he was like, "I'm performing a citizen's arrest because I was smoking a blunt."
Now give me some.
Well, then that was his joke. He's like, I called 911, but if we all smoke it together, we could probably get rid of the evidence,
dude.
And I was like, I'm like letting you smoke this. But I gave him his own.
That picture they took of him.
Oh, dude,
is so good.
The picture James.
Yeah, James posted.
I should post it on our.
Yeah, post it right now
on our Instagram.
Or put it in the drafts or something because that is first off, it's just a really great picture.
It's a good picture.
It's a great picture. Hands. It should be hung up in the MoMA.
I was gonna say I might get it framed. I might get I might ask James to send me like a high quality scan so I can print it.
It also is just encapsulate everything. You see the pants. You see him. You get what we're talking about. So if you don't know, you can just go look at her. Go to our Instagram.
I'll post it on our Instagram.
Go to our Instagram. We'll see it on there. I wish I could pop it up on the screen or something, but I try to look up how to do that. Because speaking of which, we have shirts. Yeah. Fuck, we have shirts. Join the Quit Army.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we have so much to promote.
We got to start off our shows with the business.
I know. The business. We used to. We really fell off these days. It was just too high to wear this outfit.
So we have T-shirts for pre-order. They're awesome, I think. Apparently, people aren't going nuts for them because people have been begging us for fucking shirts for a month, and I guess they wanted something. They had something else in mind. But I think these are cool.
They rock.
But you can order them. We got them in all sizes at taylorscrap.bigcartel.com. And the reason it's on there is because I'm not paying $10 a month for another fucking Big Cartel account. Okay.
So click the link below.
Yeah.
That's a real YouTube thing. Or in there, I don't know. It's everywhere. I made a link tree. Check that out. Link tree on our Instagram. Boom. Hit that link tree. You get everything. You get YouTube channel. You can buy that shirt. You can get the Patreon. You can do it all there. Join the Quit Army. First off, if you subscribe and buy a T-shirt, you're in the Quit Army, and you're on the Patreon. Yo, if you do all three, that's a trifecta. You're in the Quit Army. If you're not, we still appreciate your listening, but we also freaking hate you.
Yeah, but as long as you buy a shirt, you can really do whatever you want.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned. Yeah, if you buy a shirt, you're in the Quit Army. Fuck it.
But they're going to be nice discharge prints, which means once you wash it, you won't even feel the ink on it. It'll be nice and freaking soft and nice.
This shirt's
but
so
it's going to be on a nice thick T-shirt. None of that fucking bullshit Next Level or Bella Canvas or any of that shit that's thin and soft. Like,
and if you really want
no, sir, not here. These are going to be men's shirts. They call them unisex. we all know that it's men's fit.
If you're really trying to like impress a girl, maybe cop a shirt.
The shirt has flames on it, and girls think they get hot when they see flames.
They'll be like, "Oh my god!"
It's like
you're in the army.
Not only, honestly, that too. They're gonna like, "Oh my god, you're just like Pauly Shore." You're just like Pauly Shore.
I love a man in uniform. Cool, Quit Army. And then that goes the other way, too. If you're a girl and you wear that shirt, hot guys are going to be like, I listened to that pod, too.
If guys see flames, only hot guys listen to our podcast.
Maybe that will go bad because then they'll be like, try to talk to them.
It's okay. You won't be able to get jammed up on that. People can't put that on you.
Well, here's the thing. Then you can just tell them to fuck off and they'll love it. They'll be respectful.
I think it's pretty fair in saying that our podcast appeals to hot women and ugly men.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a perfect description.
That's my gauge based off the people that approach us and say they listen to the podcast when we're on tour.
Oh, sorry there. I thought you were dressed up for Halloween, but you're just a normal person. My bad. Sorry, ma'am. Oh, I'm a guy. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, sir. Or that,
it's tricky out there.
Yeah, I know it's tough, man. It's like we're out there in the minefield. We're in Nam. We're trying to avoid all the hidden mines out there.
We're in Nam, hence our Halloween costumes. Dude, we should have had a big fucking bowl of candy like our last Halloween
and just chew on
episode.
cam. Well,
episode.
This year,
you lied to me about the when the 1 year anniversary of the podcast was.
Did I? I swore it was the October 26th or whatever I said it was.
You did, but then days before that, you posted that about it being 1 year. It wasn't. You didn't post that on the 26th.
Oh, did I not? I don't know. I just saw a thing on Anchor. It like sent me a thing like, "Hey, it's been 1 year," and I said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, and then I saw your post, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, I thought the 26th was going to be.
I also might have just that number just may have stuck out of my head, and it wasn't that. I don't know.
So is this our 1 year episode also?
No. Oh fuck! It is October.
That's what I mean.
Huh?
Because like,
maybe technically speaking, it is 1 year.
Dude,
and not technically speaking, it might be. That'd be so funny.
Because the 26th was Wednesday. So as far as Mondays go, this is our 1 year celebration.
Oh wow! Look at us. We've come so far.
Well, here we are, finally dressed we finally got our uniforms on.
Yeah, we've covered it saying it's Halloween, but really it's just our actual everyday outfit, our garb.
This is our garb.
There's doctors out there, they wear coats. There's us out there, we wear coats. Different colors, but same mission. We
have one doctor that listens to the podcast.
I know. I wonder if we have any more, if there are any more doctors out there. They're just like, maybe I'll lay low in the... I don't want to get asked for medical info.
I'm willing to bet there's at least one, maybe two brain surgeons out there that while they are using a scalpel to slice open someone's brain tissue, they got our podcast like blaring in the operation room.
Can you imagine you're going under and you hear someone talk about like, I don't know, like shitting their pants. You're like, fuck, I'm backing out. I don't want to do this anymore. But you're already count down to like 3 and you wake up and you had a perfect operation. Got that new nose you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You got that.
Might get a bigger set of cans when you wake up too.
You get that,
listening to this podcast.
You got that dick enlagement that you really wanted to do.
Oh,
you're
dude.
like, yes, they're listening to this. They get they get the mission I want.
Sir, good news. Not only did we give you the dick enlargement that you didn't ask for, you got a brand new set of D cups.
You're unstoppable.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day when people get surgery done and they do like X's on their body, but sometimes I don't know what that stands for. It's like X, like don't cut this one, or X, cut this one. And there's been times where people cut the wrong limbs, and I always that bothers me sometimes.
Well, hopefully they know what the X's mean.
Yeah, you'd think. I want them to write "do not cut" or "cut this one." Like it's sometimes it's that simple. It's like, wow, this is like for dumb people.
That's why everyone says it's not brain surgery, because it's like it's not that hard.
If it's limb surgery, I'm like, okay, any idiot can do it. Brain surgery might be a different thing.
No, brain surgery is easy. That's why brain surgeons listen to our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You don't even have to pay attention to do it. Dude, man, how do you like get comfortable operating on someone's brain?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how you get comfortable operating on anyone, let alone their brain. It's like probably squishy, and you just cut a hole in their head and their skull. It probably smells bad too. Oh, that brain smells awful. It's got to smell like a stomach.
You think so?
It's inside of your body.
Yeah, but there's stuff going through your stomach. There's nothing through your brain except blood and
cum,
and water and.
I can't imagine a brain smelling.
For
too
me,
good.
Hennessy.
Yeah, yes, man. Oh fuck. I mean,
yes, man.
Yes,
yeah, you gotta
man.
bleep man when you're wearing these vests. Yeah, I think I should be a sunglasses all the time person.
It's a good vibe, man. But it's hard to play in it. It's hard to play guitar in it. But you can, I guess you can
I
kind
also
of
hate having things on my face, like when I'm playing.
You kind of cheat the system if you kind of lift them up a little bit.
That's true.
You know, you
People
could get
think
around
I'm
it.
looking at the audience.
Yeah. Oh wow, he's so really makes eye contact with us. We love this about him.
Dude, funny you mentioned that. I have my eyes closed almost the entire set I play all the time.
I mean, it's mostly just sweat for me. Just
That
'cause
too,
When
man.
when you're like halfway through to the end, it's just you close your eyes once and you're like, well, that's it. I can't open them up because then I'll be, that we have to like massage your eye to get that shit out.
It stings.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been trying to keep my eyes open more when we play.
dude, you have like really wide eyes.
I just been trying to like look around a little bit because I feel like anytime I've ever played a show and people will be talking about like, oh yeah, when we were playing blah blah blah, like I saw this going on over here, this person was doing this. I'm
Yeah.
like, I never saw anything happening. I don't know what happens when we play.
There's these girls like just taking their tops off.
See,
and
I
there's
miss
so
it
many
every time. My
bras
fucking
all over
eyes
the
are
place.
closed. It's probably chicks flashing me, guys holding up signs like in wrestling.
Do me. Can you imagine being a band like that though, that had like girls wanted to
Yeah.
bang,
Yeah,
like
that's
just
Web
like oh yeah, that too. We're very guy centric, which is fine. I don't care. Well, maybe a little bit, but
It's tough being just like, I don't want to say that only incels are attracted to us. Not attracted. I just mean like, not like sexually attracted.
Yeah.
I just mean like they're drawn to us. But there's definitely like a pretty narrow description of person that I would say is like our target demo.
huh? Yeah,
That's speaking for music and the podcast.
yeah. We have a niche audience. Niche. Is it niche? Niche.
Niche.
Niche. You can do a little S with it. Yeah, it's this type of people that you're standing in line and they just want to start a conversation with you. And you're like, why are you talking to me? Please don't talk to me. We're both just suffering here now.
That's another thing. I've been getting some people take issue with the term punisher.
Mm-hmm.
I've been getting literally punished lately. Like I feel like I'm on a streak of having to tell people to stop touching me. And it's really getting under my fucking skin.
If you're an adult, why the fuck are you touching another adult? Unless you're like in an intimate relationship. And even at that, there's boundaries. Don't do that. And especially in this like coming off this woke period, why the fuck are you touching anyone you don't know?
Yeah, we're not out of the period yet. But I don't know.
Like,
It's basically
it blows my mind.
is it just me and women that are constantly getting touched, or is it other men getting touched?
Yeah, stand
to
up.
us?
We need to start a movement. It just blows my mind because I would never walk up to someone I didn't know and just be like, "Oh, you have something on your face. Let me get it," and just start reaching for you. Or, I mean, even I guess
that
people
would
are
be
doing,
like more
that would make
generous
more
than
sense.
somebody just like, I mean, dude.
or just like grabbing your arm. You know?
The other night, kid comes up. I don't know if he listens to the podcast or not. He seemed like a pretty big fan, but he
Yeah.
was, and I don't feel any way saying that he was punishing me because he himself was admitting that he was punishing me
That's fair.
multiple times throughout, and he was not bothering me in the least. Aside from he kept tapping my chest. He kept going like that. And he kept being like, well, actually, he started to bother me, to be
Yeah,
honest,
I mean,
because he started to be like, Webbed Wings, Super Heaven, kind of the same band. Like, why not just like keep doing Super Heaven? And I was like, it's not the same band. He's like, well, yeah, it's like two guys. And I was like, and he kept like, just in that sentence or two, had probably tapped me in the chest 4 or 5 times.
Ugh.
So then finally I was like, hey man, please touch me less. And he did, but he kept going to do it a couple other times, but he would like catch himself. I don't know if he was fucked up or what, but
Yeah. Even if you're fucked up, train yourself not to do it.
this is the right after I got to the show.
Yeah.
And then right before I left the show, I had to ask the same adult man to stop touching me again. And the second time is because he grabbed my jacket.
Don't grab
grabbed
someone.
me.
Don't do that.
And then I was mad. And then I was like,
Yeah.
I need to leave before I hurt him.
Don't grab someone anyway. That's like 101. Like that's if you want to start a fight with someone, you grab them, right?
That's the way. That's how my brain perceives it, and that's why I don't like being right touched.
There. If someone came up to me and grabbed me, or if I want to, like, if I see someone, like, I don't know, maybe I'm feeling like a hard ass, which I'm a complete pussy out there. But anyway, if I'm feeling like a hard ass, I grab someone. That's fight. That's fight. That's
how I feel.
That's how you initiate fighting someone. That's
what I said. I'm gonna put my hands on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that means touch them.
Yeah, no touchy,
dude. I'm just gonna start wearing like the swaggiest jackets that are like blinged out on the back. It says, "If you touch me, I will actually fucking shoot you in the head."
It's like Trump's wife wore that.
Oh, I don't care. Yeah. That is so fucking awesome. It's so awesome when rich people are like, you can tell how rich they are when they do stuff like that, and they're just like, no one was like, yo, you're doing what today in that jacket?
Yeah. Oh, you're getting pictures taken.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're going to enter a plane, so your back's going to be saying that. So, yeah, that makes sense. That person probably got fired for that shit.
I mean, the thing that really made the whole thing absurd is that she was going to the border camps with the little kids. That's where the pictures were taken.
I feel like Trump had to have a hand in that. He's like, yeah, this is going to be fucking sick.
Would it be really funny?
I wonder if their private conversations are that. There's a video of them, and I don't know if it's doctored at all, but they're in the car and they're just like singing along to, I think, Taylor Swift, and it's so funny. And Barron's just like up front with Donald. And she's in back just filming them.
Are you sure I feel like you would know if it was doctored.
I don't think it is. I honestly think it's the honest truth. Those knuckleheads seem like they would love that shit. And it just, it brightened my day. He brightened my day. And I'm glad he's back on Twitter. We're coming back, making his big return. Will I mute him? Probably, and then I won't have to think about him. But, if I need a little chuckle.
I wish we had thought of more eventful things to do for our big 1 year celebration. What's the coolest thing we've done because of the podcast?
We did a live show. That was pretty cool.
The live LA show was like
that was underwhelming.
It was underwhelming, but I kind of feel like that is more of a that's cooler.
That is cooler on paper that we did a show outside of our area.
In LA at a cool place.
Yeah,
no less.
That place did rock. Shout out Brain Dead Studios. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad we're doing video now. That's a pretty big accomplishment. And we got fucking, not to tap or pat ourselves in the back. We got a bussin' Patreon.
Got a pretty bussin' Patreon.
Bussin' Patreon. Oh, it's so bussin'. And we got a YouTube channel that I'm trying to get fucking more people to subscribe to.
Yeah, we got to get upped into the YouTube big league so we can like start beef with Ethan Klein or Pootie Pie.
Poopy Pie.
Or Mr. Dude, I'll go after Mr. Beast.
Dude, that's bro.
Do you think I'm scared of him, bro?
Dude, not Mr. Beast.
I'm trying to go after him.
We need to go after
him and have him be like, I'll give you $1 billion. I'll give you $1 billion if you say I'm the man on your YouTube show. And I'll be like,
do you think we should go after him or spread it out a little bit and start cutting down his limbs? Like go after his little minions, and then we'll.
Does he have minions?
He's got minions on the show.
But are they like?
They're always on his channel.
The reservation still thinks my reservation is at 6:30 and it's actually at 7:15. That's funny.
Get it right, Google. Yeah, he's got little minions on his show.
Do they have their own shows though?
I think they have their own channels. Yeah, because they probably. I mean, think about it. If he just shouts them out, they get 1 million subscribers, and then they can do shit and just make a ton of money themselves. Isn't that insane?
They're kind of small potatoes though.
But here's what I'm saying: you take the limbs down, then you go for the jugular, and then you just take them all out. Or we can go right for him. We can go right. I'm down to go right. Take the head off the dragon.
I was gonna say that's kind of my. I'm just going.
We're going to the
long
top.
sword straight to the dragon's head, man.
Mr. Beast, if you're listening out there, we're coming for you.
Your time has come, buddy.
We're coming with this. I don't know where he's from. I feel like he's
Florida. He's definitely from Florida.
You think he's from Florida?
Probably.
I don't know. I've watched him a lot.
Does he have an accent?
He kind of talks like a lisp. He's from Wichita, Kansas.
Dude, I was gonna guess
Wichita.
Kansas,
Or
I was gonna say like the middle of the country.
Oh, but he was born there. But check this out: origin, Greenville, North Carolina. Or I don't know what origin means, but I'm assuming that's where he grew up. So he's a North Carolina guy. We've played Greenville before. He didn't come. That's fucked up. He should come.
Well, I always said he was a fucking snake, so that's no surprise to me.
Yeah, dude, it's funny. He's got a nice lisp, and I feel like he doesn't know how to react to people. It's crazy that he's the most popular.
Yeah, is he like animated or like what's his whole vibe?
He's just like shy, bashful kid. It's just so weird. He just gives away a lot of money. He's like, oh, here you go. And then you'd be like,
shy?
A little bit. He'd give this to you, this grape game. And you go, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, my family really needs this. And he goes, oh, you're gonna make me cry. It's
and you love this show.
It does something to your brain, I feel like.
I see you say that, but I feel like my brain is immune to things like this.
But check it out. That part is cool. I think it's cool, but I really like the part where now that he has FU money, he just does games. Like he'll be like first person, he'll rent out a whole stadium and just play hide and seek in there. And then the winner gets $1 million. Like that's just what he does. Or he'll make people just stay in a circle for 100 days. Or make people like run around an island or do crazy Squid Game shit. That shit's cool, man.
But that doesn't sound entertaining to me.
To me, it is entertaining. I love it. I love that shit. I mean, I love game shows. You know, I just watched The Mole.
See, I don't even know what that is, but I hate game shows.
Yeah, I like that shit. Watch The Mole.
I just like
I watched Alone. Alone was
Steve
sick.
Harvey.
Steve Harvey, but does he? I guess he does host a game show. Yeah, pretty popular one.
When they sleep on you, tuck 'em in.
Tuck 'em in.
Tuck 'em in.
Yeah, Steve Harvey rocks. And hey, maybe Mr. Beast could be the next Steve Harvey. You know,
maybe people have been saying that Mr. Beast is the new Steve Harvey. That's the chatter at in the tech world right now. It's like, yo, people have been saying this Mr. Beast kid could be the next Steve Harvey.
Mm-hmm. They hit you with breaking news about Twitter, and you're like, nah, man.
He could be the next Steve Harvey.
The next Steve Harvey. This Mr. Beast cat.
Do you think Twitter's gonna be different when Elon owns it?
I think people get their accounts back, and I think less people get banned. You know, I think what's that one group that everyone hates? ISIS. Their Twitter will get back.
You think Elon will give ISIS their Twitter? It'd be really funny if that was like his whole thing. He was just like, yeah, they can have it back.
They're people too, you know. Why not?
You know what? I think ISIS has a right to say whatever they need to say.
That's full circle going back to ISIS, right?
It's funny because like, who the fuck is following ISIS on Twitter?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they had one or some sort of social media.
Who's running it?
I don't know. I don't know what you would call them. That is funny. I mean, you think about what they found on that guy that everyone hated. Who's not Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein.
What's the other guy? Fuck, the other guy.
Saddam Hussein?
No, the other guy. There's two bad people.
Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby, the other guy, Saddam Hussein, and everyone knows what I'm talking about. The guy who blew up the towers.
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K., that guy. All the porn on his computer.
Obama bin Laden?
Bin Laden, yeah. Bin Laden, yeah. Like how his computer had like Family Guy on it and like weird, stupid porn.
Yeah, but
he was running the Twitter.
Who doesn't have that? You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess today's a different age because everything you can stream everything.
Who doesn't have a couple Family Guy episodes?
Where Lois
couple
is
Adult Swim rips.
Where Lois is looking right. They'd find yours and they'd find that. They'd find Shrek.
Oh yeah, I got like honestly from the amount I got a whole archive from that fucking. You talk about how Fiona looks good as an ogre in at like 6 different shows and on your podcast 2 or 3 times, and people send you everything Shrek related for a month.
I mean, I'm still getting Family Guy stuff. It doesn't stop coming.
Getting Family Guy stuff. Getting.
I need to see the mashup. That's what I need to see.
Did you see Family Guy and the Infinite Sadness that I posted in the Discord the other day?
No, I didn't see that.
It's pretty fucking funny.
That sounds good. I like that. Dude, I need to see Lois get banged out by Shrek, or maybe Lois and Fiona do a little scissor action together.
The animation styles can't mix for me. One's 2D and one's 3D, and I'm just like, the physics aren't really like. My mind is a little too entangled in the physics to really enjoy my.
You can't immerse yourself.
I can't immerse myself.
I get it. I totally get it.
I'm like, am I 3D or am I flat?
You got your Oculus on. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't compute in the brain.
That's the thing. And if I got an option between 2D Lois and 3D Fiona,
come on, you know where you're going every time.
I know which way I'm going every time.
You want to see those cans? I get it.
I want to see them.
That's a nice spot. It's fucked up how the image in my brain is so detailed now after seeing it over the past few weeks, and people and every time you bring it up to someone, they're like, "Oh yeah," and they just bring it up on their phone or they Google it and they show you like, "Oh, look at this one I found." You're like, "Yeah, that's one I was thinking."
Yeah, I think the move is probably more to search like sexy Princess Fiona Shrek, because if you search just Princess Fiona from Shrek,
yeah,
a lot of the images are like, it's weird. They have almost no like movie stills of her from the movie. It's always like a PNG with like a transparent background of just her standing there, and I'm like, this doesn't prove my point at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they need to up their game with that stuff.
Google needs to up their fucking sexy character analytics.
If one thing Elon can bring to Twitter is more of that, I'm all for it.
What if Elon made it so like people couldn't post their pussy on Twitter or anything?
I think he's for that though.
That's true. He's a fucking freak.
Yeah, he is a freak.
Cokehead freak.
Oh yeah, dude. That inside knowledge. We won't go too far into it.
I think everybody can safely assume that Elon Musk does cocaine.
Oh, I mean, how the hell would you stay up and do shit?
I don't think he actually does shit.
I think he does shit.
I don't think he does.
I'm a head. I'm an Elon head for sure. You think he's a plant?
I don't think he's a plant. I just think he's like a rich, I don't think he's dumb, but I also don't think he's like a genius. I think he's just like an annoying rich guy.
I mean, maybe. Who fuck knows? Honestly, he could be. He could be either way.
I think I really don't feel really anything about the guy.
Yeah.
But I think my whole thing is that when uncharismatic people are propped up as charismatic people, something is a nerve is hitting me where I'm like, you guys are putting this fucking asshole on a pedestal?
Something's not right. Yeah, I get it. I see it, man.
I just think he's a rich dude that like isn't very interesting.
But people.
The only thing interesting about him is that he's a rich guy that doesn't really seem to mind being really annoying.
Not to harp on the Elon thing, it does seem that when he gets interviewed by people or like gets on these cool podcasts, he seems like the nerd that finally got accepted.
Oh, dude, he's so like. He's the least interesting, least funny person I've ever heard talk.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And I see that and I'm like, damn, that is literally the nerd that you said, oh yeah, you can come eat. You can come to our lunch table and eat for the day.
Yeah, Elon will pay for all of our lunches if he will let him sit over here.
Oh, great. Get that guy over
thank
here.
You. Yeah. Thank you, gentlemen. Or however he talks. I feel like he like kind of has an accent, but kind of doesn't.
He like wants to mask it. It's classic European shit. You know, you're like, I'm not Euro. No,
I feel like people in like actually I feel like we straight up met people in by the way, shout out to the Swedish guy. We got a message from a dude that was
PewDiePie?
We got a message from PewDiePie saying he was a new listener. No, he got something.
Oh, we did. I did see that message. Yeah.
Was it Sweden? I don't want to miss
misgender his
I don't want to misgender his
country.
Here, I'll look it up just so I don't.
If I had to guess, Sweden does sound right, but it also could be Switzerland. That's what it was. Because
we're American.
Did we meet him? Because he said we can stay at his house, and we definitely stayed at someone's house.
I don't think we met him.
Okay, well, shout him out first off.
Maybe we did,
but because the message I was like, did we stay with him? Because one time when we played Switzerland, dude, that was a nice day. We showed up, got to the house. It was on top of this like beautiful hill in Switzerland. Out like you just saw like the city and stuff. They cooked us salad, like pasta and salad. Easy, simple, but a ton of it. It was great. It was beautiful. I had a nice night.
I mean, no disrespect to any of those people involved that could be listening to this. My recollection wasn't that it was a great experience.
Oh, really? I had a nice time.
Did you sleep in their basement? Their
probably,
practice space?
We probably did. I don't remember the sleeping situation at all.
I did, and I fucking sure didn't like it.
I just remember the food was, like, I was happy that they cooked us food and it wasn't like vegan slop. It was beautiful to look out. Like, waking up in the morning, I was like, damn, this is pretty cool. And the show was not off. I mean, for Switzerland, it was probably amazing, but for us, it was awful. I actually remember, I think there's probably 20 people there, but they're like, oh, yeah, the story so far came through, and this is a pretty similar turnout. I was like, what? Huh.
Yeah, Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland really, really crushing it. But I think that also fucks with people's perceptions, too, of like, oh, you guys are a big band, and it's just like, well, no. Just no band does good here.
Yeah, and I feel like the place that we played, like, everybody plays there.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but I can vaguely remember the stage setup and shit like that. But I like Switzerland. So, well, thank you for reaching out. Maybe we'll be back there. Chances are we won't play there ever again, but who the fuck knows?
I would have to get a lot of money to go to Europe again.
Yeah, I mean, I could be there on vacation, and I probably won't hit you up, but maybe. Who knows? So maybe we'll go around and have a day, and you show me the sights. That's the only way I'm going back to Europe that I can really see is on a vacation. I'm pampered. I got beautiful Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, I'll have to be getting paid a bunch of money. So I'm certainly not going over there for fun, and I'm certainly not going over there for to suffer.
So Mr. B shows up. He'll give you $50,000 to go fly to Switzerland and play one show.
Yeah.
And then when you get back, he gives you another $10,000.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
Just because.
Yeah.
Just he's a generous guy.
Yeah, then I would do it.
Yeah. So that's how we bring him in, right? And then we just fucking cut him down.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for the 60 G's, you fucking loser. Now why don't you fucking leave us alone?
Well, it'll be classic Elon. We'll let him come on like the podcast, and then we just be like, yeah, he'll pay for it. He'll get us in 4K. You know, we'll see their face in 4K.
We need to blow up like the Hot Wings, man. So we can have big names on our podcast, so we can just be like,
oh, we should extend our network. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we got to extend our network.
We'll do the podcast, and we'll just copy the show. Just eat hot wings. I couldn't do that though. That would
it's a disgusting premise. Yeah, everyone just by the end looks so bad on that show. I don't want, and the questions suck.
The questions do suck ass. I don't want to hear that.
I've never watched an episode of it.
Oh really? I've watched it. David Blaine was on it. I watched it recently. He did a little magic trick.
Ooh, stick a wing up his ass or something.
Yeah, he pulled that shit. He cleaned it off.
So they eat wings, right? They don't just eat hot sauce.
Yeah, wings, and then they dump the hot sauce on top.
What if they don't eat meat?
They do veggie wings.
Really?
Yeah. Billie Eilish was on there, and she's vegan. There's I keep thinking of. Well, I mean, if you're a listener from the start, you know how we feel about Billie, but she's like, I'm vegan, so I can't, and I'm gluten free. So she's like, I can't eat. My options are very limited. I can eat French fries and ketchup. So her diet's probably awful, but she can eat veggie wings on there.
She can definitely eat more than French fries and ketchup.
Yeah,
it's weird that she thinks that, but what a stupid bitch.
We're coming at everyone today.
Yeah, we're just like trying to be the evil podcast.
It's Halloween. Mischief night is tomorrow for when we're recording this. So we're getting our mischief. We're mischievous right now.
True. We should honestly just go out and buy a big thing of toilet paper and toilet paper everyone's house.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah. Just use it to wipe
our butt and then throw the poopy toilet paper on people's trees.
What would they do if they just saw two men in their 30s going around
dressed like fucking dressed in the cheapest possible Rasta outfits that you can buy,
doing some shitty patois? Oh Oh man,
Definitely smoking.
They'd probably just feel bad for us at that point. They'd be like, well, those poor
The retarded guys that live around the corner or outside doing something really strange.
Let them have their fun. We'll take it down.
By the way, I thought of a new segment for our show, and
Okay.
it can be like a segment that's like reasons why, because we've been accused of being diet racist, and we say some things on this podcast that one could mistake as being offensive.
Yeah.
We're pretty staunch defenders of the fact that like if it's actually like offensive, first of all, I don't think anything is offensive. I don't think anything should be offensive.
In the right context, yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think that people aren't allowed to get upset by anything.
Right.
I think that simply matters of let's see, what do you call that? Like cultural appropriation. That's hooey as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Let me appropriate whatever the hell I want, okay?
I'm an adult.
Yeah.
As long as you're not touching anyone, appropriate whatever you want.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they got to take the stand on not touching. They let the appropriation stuff.
So I think just as like a constant reminder that we are in fact not even close to racist, I think we do a segment that just highlights reasons why we're not.
I can go good or bad, for sure.
Well, here's a perfect example.
I love it.
About 1 week ago,
Right.
we're chilling at home. I'm making my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rap at the door. It's the lady across the street.
Oh yeah.
This is neither here nor there, but not a white woman.
No.
Indian lady, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
She asks if we can help her jump her car. What do? We go right
No
out
fucking
there.
way. Oh yeah. That.
We say, first of all, I can't understand what you're saying.
And second of all, if you're a woman,
Which
so
is really funny because
where's your husband?
we only speak to other men, actually. Can I speak to the man of the house? No, it's funny. We went right out there and helped her jump her car.
Yeah.
And she was telling us as we did it that she was really dope, by the way.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And she was like telling us that she went over and asked the old guy next door first if he could do it. And she's like, he's kind of old, which by the way, he's not that old.
He might be in his 50s.
He's certainly in his 60s.
You think he's 60s?
I think so.
I put him at 56, but 60 sounds right.
56?
I don't know, 56. He said he was retired, so he's probably at least 62. We'll say in his 60s. We'll go with that.
I'm saying
60s.
he's 60s for sure.
But I'm going with the younger side of 60s. I'll go ask my boy.
Okay, yeah, true. We'll go knock on his door after this. But she was like, yeah, he's kind of old. I don't know if he really understood. I'm like, how could you have explained this situation in a way that he wouldn't have understood what you were saying? So then I'm sort of confused, like, is he older than I think he is? Like, or it's not like she has a really hard to understand accent.
No.
So I'm like, what was their interaction that it ended up being? Because I can't see him not having cables either. Is he a bigot? Is that guy a bigot over there?
Yeah, stop speaking Chinese, lady. It was like, what the fuck, dude?
First of all, sweetheart. First of all, Pocahontas, I'm going to need you to slow down because I can't understand a word you're saying. So we might have to investigate that guy because we were singing his praises recently that he's a cool guy. What's his name? Fucking Kirby? Gil.
Kirby's close.
Kirby.
Yeah, that's probably his middle name.
Gilbert Kirby
Oswald
Cunningham.
That's nice. But yeah, we jumped a car. That went swimmingly.
And then we flipped it.
Yeah, we fucking flipped that shit.
But then we flipped it back over because we're diet racists. We're not full-on racists. We're like, well, she's got places to be, so let's flip it back over.
But she left her lights on. And the funny thing is I did see her lights left on at night, and I was going to say something, but I didn't want to be the jackass that like knocks on their door at 9 at night and be like, hey, your lights are on, and I turn around and they're off because like it was on a timer, you know? How much that would suck? And they'd be like, go away.
You know what? The damage is already done.
That's yeah.
But
so
she also left her lights on because in her other car, the lights automatically turn off. She just assumed that all cars did that, which I think is a little bit of a funny reason for your battery to die. But yeah, fired her up. So that's in conclusion to our first ever segment of reasons why we are not racist.
We flew down in our little capes down there.
Yep.
That'd be funny if we were trying these on.
And she made us like, what'd you call those cookies that she made us?
I'd call them, to me, they're more biscuits, but I think to her, they're her cookies.
Yeah, because she was like, "Do you guys like sweets?"
And they were not sweet at all, but they were friggin' awesome.
They were good. They were not. They were definitely not. They were sweet in that they weren't salty.
Yeah.
But they were not like, I wouldn't have described them as sweets to people. I thought she was gonna make us like some like fucking
chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolatey eclairs or something.
Ooh. But I want to go over for dinner. That's where I'm at with her.
I know.
So we got to do something nice. We got to do another segment of this, hopefully, because we did something nice.
We've been letting air out of her tires every night, so she has to come over and ask us for help. So then she's finally like, "Why don't you guys just come over and let me cook you dinner? You're helping me out all the time."
You like paneer? You like tikka masala? Oh. I fucking love it. She'd be like, "Well, that's like the general so's of our food. So no, I'll make you something else." But.
See, but if that's true, that sucks because it's so good.
I don't know if that's true. I think General So. I could be wrong. I'm not trying to appropriate here, but I feel like that's that. I feel like pad thai is like not real Thai food. Like I feel like, or maybe that's more street food, but that's not like. If they see a white boy and they know he's ordering pad thai.
Yeah, they're like he doesn't want the cricket.
No,
the cricket on a stick.
The good shit. So we'll save that in the back. But I feel like tiki masala. That's not like a. Is that the most popular item? Maybe.
It's got to be one of them, certainly, because I was thinking
they start cooking it the second we get in there.
I feel like chicken tikka masala has to be like
that might be the goated one,
the most common dish. But then I feel like chicken korma or like a curry is probably pretty common too.
That's true. Whew. Well, I have to eat and piss so bad.
I got
to pee my pants.
Dinner with Daddy, unless he bails on me again.
Dinner with Dad.
Fucking bitch.
So we'll conclude the day. Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope
we didn't tell one fucking ghost story.
Oh fuck. We'll save that for the Patreon episode.
Yeah, we'll get real scary.
Because we'll probably record that on legitimate Halloween. So patreon.com/quityourban while you still can. You hear some spooky ghost stories, like the one about how Taylor got assaulted by a female ghost out there. Maybe we'll revisit that. Subscribe.
I'm a survivor.
Subscribe to the channel. Anything else? Oh, and pick up a shirt. Join the Quit Army.
Oh, dude, pick up a fucking shirt. They're dope. Like I said, it's gonna be soft ass discharge print on a thick ass fucking t-shirt, and they're gonna be dope. I'm gonna print one for myself.
Yeah, we'll wear them on here. And Mr. Beast, we're coming for you, bro.
Yeah, Mr. Beast, more like fucking Mrs. Beast.